friends, Calvary Custom Sabers is here to bring you another custom saber off the bench. I just completed this one a few days ago and wanted to show it off. It's got some trademark weathering and also a leather grip. I seem to be doing more of those recently, and also has a really cool little charge port feature in the pommel. So we're going to go over all that in the video and show this to you today. So today's saber is called Djem. It's named after the saber form of 5, which is Djem So, and that saber form embraces a lot of more aggressive techniques as they took it from form 3, which was mainly a defensive style. So whenever a client sent me the saber, he wanted to convey that aggression in the saber and really make it look like it was a tool for dueling, in addition to using it as a defensive saber. So that's something that we really wanted to focus on in the design. So I'm going to pick it up and show it to you. And this has the Raxus weathering, used with a weathering agent called aluminum bellac. Some other things you do to get this weathering style is you use cotton swabs, cotton balls, sandpaper, files, spit. I mean, pretty much anything that you want to put on the saber to get different techniques you can do. And every different application method is going to give different results. I tried to weather this chrome D-ring, and it would not take any sort of weathering agent. So that's why this is still really nice and clean, because I couldn't get through that chrome to actually get any made into it. So the leather grip here was wrapped by myself. This is 100% genuine cowhide leather, not any cheap vinyl or that kind of thing. As you can see, it looks very rough. There are gaps there, and then along here it has been weathered accordingly. And the way I did that is various different types of shoe polish and oils and that kind of thing to really darken it and make it look distressed. And then once you do that, you just scrape it and that kind of thing with various files and sandpapers, that sort of thing. So overall, this was a simpler saber to build, mainly for the fact that the internals are a stunt setup. There's no sound in this one. He didn't want sound. He may upgrade later. Talk about that some other time. But for now, it is a stunt saber. And it has a illuminated green anti-vandal switch with a green Sol P4, which is one of my favorite LEDs, and I'm really sad they're discontinuing them, but we've got great replacement options as well. This is a momentary switch, so it's set up with the Polo board to be a momentary switch to work with a stunt setup. And then we have a 7.4 volt 18500 battery source. So this saber can run for like 2 hours from being driven by the buck puck. So ridiculous amount of runtime for the saber, which is a good thing. So I'll turn it on for you real quick. It's we got a really nice color green. It's not too minty, not too dark. It's just a great shade of green, which is very nice. And there's the anti-vandal switch. And so yeah, one thing I like that I didn't anticipate is this part right here. Whenever you put a blade in, it kind of has a reflection, and you have a nice little glow around the edge with these shroud cutouts. So whenever you're making your own saber, keep that in mind, is whenever you have this here and something reflects against it, it's going to catch that light and make this entire emitter end basically glow, which is really cool. It's a really cool effect. So I'm going to turn it back off real quick. And last thing I want to show you is the recharge function. I was going to put the recharge port in the pommel right here and attach the D-ring off to the side. But I wanted to make sure that he could keep the D-ring for a custom bead assembly that he has made up for the saber whenever it gets to him. So I did a little bit of thinking, and I had some spare MHS LED modules to play around with. And so what I did here was, instead of putting in the pommel, I grabbed a old style heatsink and a module, and I basically threaded and tapped and bolted the port onto there. And what's cool is the battery is also sitting in here into the actual LED module. So it provides a nice base for the battery to sit in, and it also has the port right here accessible, and you can put a kill key in there in the pommel and you still have room to completely close it up. So that is the custom saber stunt Djem, and it was, as always, a very fun, challenging build. The most challenging thing about this one was actually the leather wrap, making sure that looked exactly the way he desired it to look and making it match the saber weathering pattern. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys later.